I decided to talk to this business owner because they don't know what they don't know, right? And there's so many small things, so many areas in which I know I could help and improve business, but they don't understand. So what I'm thinking about is maybe I don't understand. Maybe I'm the one that's wrong, because I have a good intent. I want to help these people, and I have tools that could help them, and I don't have to tax them. So it's not even a if I could help them. It's a matter of how can I get them to trust me to help them. That's really the question, because it's little things. Like, I'll tell you guys this. I'm going to share this with the world, and this is something that I mentioned. I try to mention this as a value add every time that I talk to a business owner. But I say, look, they're already using some real estate. They have people walking up. And I know that some people have a bad experience with the QR code, but they haven't done the QR code with the right mindset. It's not just have a QR code. That's not what it's just about. Just, QR code, randomly expect people to scan it. No. A. B. What is it? What is the QR code pointing to? Right? Is it pointing to a website? Is it pointing to Instagram? Is it pointing to another social profile? Is it pointing to try to get a review? What is it doing? What's the objective of the QR code? And are you gathering any information from this QR code, or is it just a QR code just to whatever? Right? And the reason I'm saying this is because you want to have a goal to gather information as well with this QR code. And let's use like a broad example of an objective with the QR code. Okay, so you want people to scan it to go to your Facebook page? No, people don't understand. That's not the reason of a QR code. They think a QR code is just they don't understand. You have to have the mindset. So what I would do for customers in the restaurant there is you create an incentive. You give people a reason to scan that QR code. Oh, your next meal, $3 off if you use this code in the month of March. Scan here. Now you're giving an objective, or you're giving a reason. Like, you're telling them, hey, do this, by this time, and I'm gonna give you this. Okay, now what's happening? So now you honor that, and you've gathered a phone number, a name, and an email. And you could also send text messages. People are like, what the heck? Nah, bro, if you don't want to send a text message to your clients, you are missing out. And B, you don't have to abuse it. You don't have to abuse that right. And then they subscribe to it, and they could opt out. It's just a way of life now, bro. So A, you got to be okay with communicating with your customer via SMS and email. And you got to be okay with, you don't have to be so frequent. You don't have to be so aggressive like people have done in the marketing space. Like, these guys are selling courses. These guys are selling high ticket items. These guys are selling to millions of people. So their marketing is different than what yours is going to be on a local level. So you guys all have the incorrect mindset, the incorrect framework, and I know it because that's where the lack of trust comes from, is the lack of knowledge. So you're going to be running ads on a local level. So the numbers are way different, right? You are not gonna be running ads spending $500 a day on one ad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna be doing $1,500 a day on one ad. You're not gonna be doing $1,000 a day on one ad. And you're not doing a state. You're not doing a country. You're fucking doing probably a zip code, maybe a city. So we're gonna figure this out, but we gotta figure this out, man. Shit's scary, dog. Shit's scary, dog. Like, for real, man. This shit's fucking scary, dog. But we gotta keep pushing. For real, we gotta keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make the best of the time that we have here on Earth. But yeah, man, it's up to us to make this shit happen. So AI is a phenomenal thing, you know, and I have to learn how to communicate this to my customers. The better that I can get at communicating how good AI is, how practical, like the practical use cases of it, the better things will be for you. Like, for example, I'm talking right now. You could be doing a podcast. You could be creating content and being self-driven around the world. That's another option. That's another job. That's another opportunity for people that just don't know what they want to do in their life. Another thing that you could do is you could literally, could, if you know any business owner that at least is considering or wants to use AI in their day-to-day, you could simply send them my way. Like, simply just let them know that I will help them. And look, don't make an uneducated decision based off, you know what, I gotta stop saying that, because that is telling me that I know I got a flaw and I am refusing to fix it. Hooray! Talk about a fucking lesson real time. And this is why I often recommend you guys to podcast, but I say that you should be recording with the intent of documenting your process of self-development. It's not just the journey. It's not just document the process. It's about your process, right? And then also, it would serve you well to know what is your process, right? So when you go and study your own material, your own content, you begin to see what is it that resonates most with people, with your audience, and also with you. And as an individual, are you really passionate about a specific topic, or is it just something that you are doing for money? But look, I'm not gonna get you confused, because that statement there, don't not do it because it's not a passion. Don't get that twisted either. If you're in a place where you don't know what to do, do something that makes money, even if you hate it. Because the reality is that no matter what you do, there's going to be portions of hate. Even if you're doing what you love, there's going to be portions of hate in what you love. So it's stupid that framework. If somebody told you, oh, do what you love, you know what I mean? And as long as, I mean, it's cool, but no, you need to get this money. And then as you're getting this money, you need to get the skill sets And not only do you need to get the skill sets, you also need to get the lessons, right? So you need to get the skill set, the lessons, in order to become the best version of yourself. Don't opt out of learning these valuable lessons. And it does require time, but AI is going to help, because now people say, oh, AI makes somebody stupid. All right, okay, I see that I see where they're coming from. I can see where that idea is coming from. But the reality is, my question is, what have you ever considered the kind of thoughts that you would have if have you ever considered the kind of thoughts that you would have if instead of 8 hours a day, if you were just in your own mental space rather than pitching somebody else's offer? Yo, this shit is changing, bro. The world is gonna change so fast. Mercedes has a whole fucking thing happening over here. Shit's crazy. This shit look hard. Damn Tesla. I mean, I know it's a whole bunch of shit, but god damn it. When you just look at different, and I know everybody's just kind of, now it's not even a matter of efficiency. It's just like, hope these bitches work, bro. Why? You hope they work, nigga. Why the fuck would they not work? I've never been in a situation where, probably like one or two hasn't worked, but them bitches are clean as fuck. Clean. Alright, so AI is designed quite literally to help you in tasks. Oh, so you think about it like this, it's like, oh, AI makes somebody stupid. Okay, well, what about if something is being taken care of? Just like, bro, alright, look at it like this, a practical thing. Look at it like rich people. They don't wash their own clothes. They rarely cook their own meals. They probably have babysitters and Pete nannies and all that. The point is that a lot of stuff that you do, that you think, quote unquote, is making you smarter, rich people ain't doing. So, with that being said, do you think they're just not thinking anything in between this time? Do you think they're just not fucking... You think they're just on autopilot from a mindset perspective. No. Right now, your mental real estate is occupied. So you are not open-minded to anything because your mind is occupied. You don't have... It's like, you know how your phone says you have no more storage on your phone? That's how closed-minded people's minds are. Their mind is so filled up with ideas, whether good, bad, or indifferent, it doesn't matter. It's data, beliefs that they believe, and they're not open-minded to listening or doing anything else. And for those people, let them continue being that way. But for those others that want to be smart about opportunity, think about this. If you're not doing something, it's like, you know how they say, wow, bro, that's crazy. I just thought about something. The other analogy I could use is like, you know that statement that they say, the mind is an idle mind is the devil's playground. I think that's bullshit, bro. An idle mind is the devil's playground. That's not... Think about that, bro. That's like... Bro. That is the fattest sack of shit in the pieces. Bro, think about it. Think about that statement. An idle mind is the devil's playground. So... it's in the context of who it's coming from. I'll say that, because I don't know who said this, because it depends on the type of idle mind. But when it comes from, I'll just shoot straight, an employer or somebody in position of power, a parent, somebody that wants you to do some shit, that shit sounds enticing. Right? But it's not good. It's not good. So you got to get back your mental real estate. Right now, some people are operating under beliefs that they've had for years, and because their phone is full, their mindset, their data, their memory is full, they don't allow any new ideas to come inside, which is cool if you want to live that way. But I strongly recommend that you become powerful by becoming open-minded and understanding that other people have existed on Earth without your mindset. So clearly there's other shit going on that could be reality as well. I'm not saying abandon everything that you believe in, but sometimes you just may have to. And I'm one of those people where I want to prove to myself that I could accomplish something, and I still got a lot of work, and I got myself into something that I didn't know was gonna be this tough. But with that being said, I continue to push and realize that it's up to you to make this happen. So if you want to jump on one of my classes where I start showing people how local business owners are using AI, go ahead and select the date on my calendar, or just keep following along, and I'll keep growing and meeting new business owners and helping them leverage this new technology. I'll talk to you soon. In fact, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start another video